So you're starting a new bullet journal. You're probably thinking of the journal you will buy, the type of layouts you will have, the pens and highlighters you will use. Everything will be perfect. Well, that's not really usually the case. Once the excitement is over, we end up having the fear of starting new. We feel anxious and afraid of making a mistake. Something as simple as starting a new journal can be nerve-wracking, but it doesn't always have to be. In this video, I will prepare my third journal for this year, and I will also share simple ideas that will help you overcome the fear of starting a new journal. When I plan my journal, I recently started using my Field Notes memo book so that I don't have to worry too much if the planning gets messy or if I make mistakes. You can also use scratch paper, notepad, or even your old bullet journal. Before I start writing in my new journal, I like to break in the spine so that the journal lays flat. I do this by alternating a few pages in the front and the back until I reach the center of the journal. You don't want to start in the middle of the journal because if you do so, you will create a weak spot in the middle of the journal. After I break in the spine, I like to write down the intention of the journal. The intention of the journal is how I plan the collections I will make, the type of layouts I will have, and the writing utensils I plan on using. We are human beings and we are not perfect. Instead of expecting for perfection, it's better to be ready to make a mistake. You can use a pencil and eraser to mark the page when making layouts. You can also use correction fluid, correction tape, and even a correction pen. There are also erasable pens available by Pilot, and if you absolutely must, you can also glue two pages together. This is my first bullet journal. I only used half of it and I had habit trackers that I barely used. The monthly and weekly pages were pretty much blank. It was too clean and there was no consistency. I never thought I would go from barely using a journal to setting up my third journal for the year. What makes journaling fun is picking the right journal for you, also known as shopping. For my third journal this year, I will use the Leuchtturm Bullet Journal Edition 2. For this journal, I want to try something different. I won't be using my Graphic One pen and my gray Zebra mild liner highlighter. I will only be using one type of writing utensil, and that is the Uniball 0.5 Jetstream. So this journal will be extra minimalistic. Is that even a word? For this journal, I plan on using this both for work as well as creating content. So I will make two types of index, personal and professional. I will continue to write my index page the way writer Carol taught, in the bullet journal method, because it saved me so much time. For the future log, I previously used the mild liner highlighter to divide each month. This time, I will only draw a line. By using the Bullet Journal Edition 2, making this layout is super easy and super fast because all you have to do is to look for the indicators on the inside of the page. When I start a journal, I like to make 5 collections: birthdays, wants and needs, library checkouts, pay period schedule, and money in. Since I am going through my journal so fast this year, I might have to figure out a way where I don't have to make these layouts on every single journal. Now it's time to make the monthly log. Remember the sticker that comes with the Bullet Journal Edition 2? This is how you use it. First, peel off the numbers and place the sticker wherever you desire. For this layout, let's place it in the middle. Second, write down the matching day of the week beside it. Third, peel off this sticker and match it accordingly. Pretty simple, right? On this page, I will divide it into 4 equal quadrants and put goals, to-do, notes, and ideas. For the weekly layout, I will divide the page into 3 equal columns. The top row is for the events with 6 dot grid spaces. The middle row is for the hourly schedule for the day, and it has 18 dot grid spaces. The bottom row is for my mini to-do list, which has 12 dot grid spaces. What I really like about this setup is the fact that everything can be found on the same page. Important events, your daily schedule, your to-do list for the day. There is no need to flip to different pages to find important information. It allows you to focus on the current day as well as plan for the week ahead, all in one area. And there you have it. Simple and effective mid-year minimalist setup. If you still need more bullet journal ideas, click or tap on that thumbnail and binge watch this playlist.